Did you know that Circe, the Enchantress of Aeaea, was not always the fearsome sorceress who turned Odysseus's men into swine? Her story, like the tapestry of her magic, is woven with threads of sorrow, betrayal, and a yearning for love that ultimately led her down a path of isolation and power. Circe was born not on the sun-drenched shores of Aeaea, but in the heart of the Olympian court, the daughter of the sun god Helios and the nymph Circe. Her childhood was a tapestry of golden light and celestial whispers, a world where the gods walked among mortals and the air hummed with divine power. But this idyllic existence was shattered when her mother, Circe, was cruelly betrayed by the god Zeus. Zeus, the king of the gods, had long desired Circe, her beauty a beacon in the celestial realm. He seduced her under the guise of a gentle breeze, promising her eternal love. But his promises were as fleeting as the wind, and Circe, pregnant with Circe, was left to face the wrath of Aeaea, Zeus's jealous wife. Aeaea, consumed by rage, unleashed her fury upon Circe, transforming her into a bird, forever condemned to soar the skies, a constant reminder of Zeus's infidelity. Circe, a mere babe, was left orphaned, her world shattered by the cruel hand of fate. She was raised by the nymphs of Aeaea, a secluded island shrouded in mist and magic. The nymphs, touched by her plight, nurtured her with love and taught her the secrets of the earth, the whispers of the wind, and the potent magic that flowed through the veins of the island. Circe, with her innate talent and the guidance of the nymphs, blossomed into a powerful sorceress. Her magic was not born of malice, but of a deep-seated yearning for love and a desperate need to protect herself from the pain of betrayal. She learned to manipulate the elements, to weave spells that could heal and harm, to conjure illusions that could deceive even the most discerning eye. But her power, like a double-edged sword, cut both ways. It attracted the attention of the gods, who saw in her a threat to their dominion. Hermes, the messenger of the gods, was sent to Aeaea to assess her power and to warn her of the consequences of her magic. Hermes, a cunning and charming god, was captivated by Circe's beauty and power. He saw in her not a threat, but a potential ally, a sorceress who could be used to further his own ambitions. He wooed her with promises of love and power, weaving tales of a world where she could rule alongside him, a world where her magic would be celebrated, not feared. Circe, yearning for love and acceptance, fell for Hermes' charm. She believed his promises, her heart opening to the possibility of a life free from the shadows of her past. But Hermes, true to his nature, was a fickle lover. He used her magic to further his own goals, leaving her heartbroken and disillusioned. Betrayed once again, Circe retreated further into the depths of her magic. She built a magnificent palace on Aeaea, a fortress of enchantment where she could control her destiny and protect herself from the whims of the gods. She surrounded herself with creatures of her own creation, animals transformed by her magic, loyal companions who would never betray her. Her magic, once a source of hope, became a shield, a weapon to ward off the pain of betrayal. She turned her back on the world of gods and mortals, choosing to live in isolation, her heart hardened by the pain of her past. One fateful day, Odysseus, the cunning king of Ithaca, arrived on the shores of Aeaea, his ship battered by storms and his crew weary from their long journey. Odysseus, known for his wit and his ability to navigate the treacherous waters of the world, was unaware of the dangers that awaited him on this island. Circe, drawn to Odysseus's strength and resilience, saw in him a reflection of her own yearning for love and acceptance. She invited him to her palace, offering him food and drink, a respite from the hardships of his journey. But Circe's hospitality was a trap, a test of Odysseus's strength and a reflection of her own pain. She offered him a potion, a concoction of herbs and magic, designed to transform him into a beast, to break his spirit and make him her captive. Odysseus, however, was not easily swayed. He had faced the wrath of the gods, the fury of the sea, and the cunning of monsters. He knew the dangers of trusting strangers, especially those who wielded magic. He refused the potion, his resolve fueled by his love for his crew and his desire to return home. Circe, enraged by his defiance, unleashed her magic upon him. She transformed him into a pig, his human form replaced by the grunting, snorting form of a beast. She imprisoned him in her palace, a captive in her web of enchantment. But Odysseus, even in his animal form, retained his cunning. He remembered the words of Hermes, who had warned him of Circe's magic and had given him a herb, moly, that could protect him from her spells. He consumed the moly, its power coursing through his veins, breaking the hold of Circe's magic. He regained his human form, his spirit unbroken, his resolve strengthened by his ordeal. Circe, stunned by his resilience, saw in Odysseus a reflection of her own strength. She recognized in him a kindred spirit, a soul who had also been betrayed and had risen above the pain. She offered him a truce, a chance to escape her island and continue his journey home. But she also offered him a choice, a chance to stay with her, to share her power and her life. Odysseus, though captivated by Circe's beauty and power, knew that his duty lay with his crew and his homeland. He accepted her offer of passage, but he refused her offer of love. He left Aeaea, his heart heavy with the weight of his journey, but also with a newfound respect for the Enchantress who had tested him and had ultimately shown him mercy. Circe, left alone in her palace, watched Odysseus sail away, her heart filled with a bittersweet mix of sorrow and pride. She had lost the chance for love, but she had gained a respect that she had never known before. She continued to rule Aeaea, her magic a source of both fear and fascination. She became known as the Enchantress who turned men into beasts, a legend whispered on the winds, a cautionary tale for those who dared to cross her path. But beneath the surface of her power, a flicker of hope remained. She had learned that love, even in its absence, could be a source of strength. She had learned that betrayal, though painful, could lead to resilience. And she had learned that even in isolation, she could find a sense of purpose and meaning. Circe, the Enchantress of Aeaea, remained a mystery, a woman of power and sorrow, a testament to the complexities of the human heart and the enduring power of magic. Her story, like the tapestry of her magic, is woven with threads of sorrow, betrayal, and a yearning for love that ultimately led her down a path of isolation and power.